What's up guys, Fish Keepers here. Today I'm going to show you how I turned a Neo Caridina tank into a Caridina tank. Pretty easily too. So let's get started. First off, this is my Lifeguard 3-gallon tank. It's an all-in-one system, has a filter. If you're new to my channel, you don't know about it, but if you aren't and you've seen some of my videos, you know that this is an all-in-one thing. These are honestly pretty awesome. This brand does a great job making like these all-in-one systems. They also made this tank over here. They make some really nice rimless tanks. Anyways, so it's really self-sustaining. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Put some sponges back there and you're done. Either way, so my KH and my GH was at a pretty high level because I had Neos in here. I bred over 100, maybe 200 golden back yellow Neo Caridinas. So you can see them right there in the back. They're right there. They're pretty yellow. You can see that white yellow line. So I bred a bunch in this tank, and I was doing it for a while. But recently I moved them all to my big tank, to my main display tank. I moved about 70. There's probably another 5 in here because I couldn't get them all out. So 70 colony in here. Hopefully they multiply by a lot and keep that going. Over here though, I really wanted to do something different. Now, initially I was going to do Dennerley shrimp, which are like the cardinal shrimp, which are some really awesome shrimp to be honest. But then I thought, why not do something else? So instead I went with Caridina, right? And I was like, I'll start with whatever. I just want to do a mixture of Caridinas. That sounds awesome, right? Some Taiwan bees, like some panda shrimp, some King Kong shrimp, some golden bees, some snow whites. So basically, if you don't know about freshwater shrimp, there are Neo Caridinas, which are these guys right here. Super simple, super easy to breed. They have them in yellow, red, green, blah, blah, blah. A lot of colors, blue. But typically, if you mix colors, if you mix like a blue with the red, you end up getting like some blue, some red, but then you start getting browns and what we call wild colors. And sooner or later, your whole colony is all browns, and you kind of ruined and undid the breeder's job already. Basically, they were selectively bred to be yellows or blues, and you kind of undo that when you do what they call a Skittles tank. Now, the way around that is do Caridina instead. And actually, with Caridina, there's been a lot of cool strains that have become popular out of nowhere almost, like Galaxy shrimp and all these different kind of shrimp, pinto shrimp, fishbone shrimp, because people tinkered and we were allowed to. Really, I mean, there's nothing weird about it. They don't lose color. You kind of just mess around with patterns and breed this color with that color, see what you get. It's really like, if you ever played Pocket Frogs, it's like that. Maybe if you ever bred Pokemon in the Pokemon game and you're like, this one comes with more attack and this one has defense, so it's the same thing but with color. It's pretty geeky, I guess, but either way, with Caridina, you don't revert everything back to wild when you mix them. If you mix blue steels with red steels, you get a mixture of a lot of things. If you mix King Kong black shrimp with golden bees, you're probably gonna get pandas, crystal reds. You're gonna get a bunch of different stuff, and that's what I want to do. I think that sounds like a lot of fun to me. And so I got these. These are snow white shrimp or golden bees, whatever you want to call them. They're basically higher grade golden bees. They're kind of like, if you were going to compare it to like cherry shrimp, these are like the painted red or whatever, you know, the Sakuras. So I got those. I got about 6. I won it in an auction. Won them on an auction on the Band app. You can go there and like, there's some really cool groups on there of people who breed shrimp and sell shrimp and plants, and sometimes you get a good deal. So I got these guys. It's a 5+1 lot, and the extra one is in there just in case you lose one. I didn't lose any, so I have 6. It's pretty awesome. So I got 6 of these. Let me give you a close-up, actually. I don't know why I'm not giving you a close-up. There you go. So I got 6 of these, and I figured, that's fine, you know, I'll just get another like 5 or 6 of a different kind, right? So my plan is to go to the fish store, because I have a gift card. My Secret Santa knows what I like. And I have a gift card for one of my local fish stores, and they have a pretty good selection of shrimp. So I'm probably going to end up getting, I want to get something on the black side, so which is like the Taiwan bee side, which is black pandas or King Kongs, or if they don't have any of that, I'd settle for some tigers maybe. But I do have tangerine tigers already, so I wouldn't want to completely go towards that. Maybe they have some blue steels, I'll go with that as well. But either way, it'll be fun, and I'm excited for it. Now, did I finish talking about how I switched this to Caridina? Sorry, I'm recovering from the sickness, and brain fog is real, along with the cough. Anyways, wash your hands, guys. This was high KH, high GH, because I had Neos in there, and then wait, I went on a huge tangent, right? So in order to make this into a perfect parameter, like in order to make this tank have the perfect parameters for Caridina, what I did was I did a good amount of water changes to where basically all I had in here was RO water, because I filter my own water. Therefore, the more water changes I do, the lower my TDS gets, and by the time it gets to like 10, I know that I'm pretty much reset my tank. So I reset my tank down to like 10, and then I slowly started adding some beach shrimp. Took me a couple hours to figure out what the proper mixture was. Some GH and KH testings from like the API test tubes and all that stuff. And I got it down to a GH of 4 to 5, and a KH of 0. Perfect. And because the bacteria was already in here and everything, because I didn't start over, this tank is super aged, down to the soil actually. So it's probably not the best for Caridina. From what I heard, you want this to kind of like buffer the pH, but because I use RO water, I think I'll be fine. So anyways, so there's that. That's how I reset everything and set the parameters correctly. I was guaranteed 2 females. One of them was carrying already, was buried, and I did see it lose some, because when I first got it, she was full of eggs, and then as the days went by, I noticed she had less. Like she probably had like half or a quarter of what she had, and I figured, well, that's gonna happen because it's traumatic, right? I did the drip acclimation and everything. She still lost some babies, I'm sure. And then today I happened to see, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to catch them on video, because of course they're camera shy when I bust out the camera, or my phone, I guess. I saw 2 today. Oh, here's one. So I found that guy, and I found another one, and honestly, I think at the most she probably only gave birth to like 5 at the most. Again, she did drop a lot of them prematurely, and they probably, I don't know what happens when a shrimp drops the eggs, but I'm sure that happened because I only see 2, and I'm sure there's probably one more somewhere in there, but as of now, I've only found 2. But either way, the plan isn't to just breed these guys. The plan is to get these guys breeding with other stuff, right? So hopefully those little babies grow and do good. The Neos that are in here, I'm not in a rush to take them out, because I feel like they still comfort. They give like the shrimp some comfort, like, oh, there's other insects here, we're good. I mean shrimp, sorry, insects, shrimp, same thing. And I feel like that makes them feel like, oh, this is a big colony, we're safe, versus if you just have 5, I feel like that's not enough. With Neos, that's definitely enough, and with Caridina as well. But with my, they really want to be in bigger numbers. The bigger the numbers, I think the more secure they feel. So I think you can kind of fool them by having Neo Caridinas in the same tank with them. And as long as you don't have more, because Neo Caridinas, although they're not as aggressive as Caridina, I've seen Caridina be super aggressive. Like grab food and run away with it. The Neos are just pretty fast. So they get the food fast, and they eat fast, and they get the heck out of there fast. So you don't want to have too many Neos, because then you're going to have a lot of Neos and not enough Caridina. Either way, the Neos are going to reproduce, so eventually I will take them out, but for now, I want them to be in there. They are also smaller than the Snow Whites, so I don't think they'll be a big problem. And also, I mean, these Neos are bulletproof, so if you're worried about the KH and GH being too low for them, they've been in there for a week, they're fine. I've grabbed these guys and thrown them into different water like 3 times in one day, and nothing. These guys are bulletproof. It's kind of hard to kill Neocaridina. So anyways, that's my tank. I am excited for this. I can't wait to get back into shrimp. The shrimp hobby is so much fun. It's way more fun than aquascaping, in my opinion. No offense. It is what it is, guys. Like and subscribe if you can. Hit the notification bell to catch all my videos. I'm going to be posting up more since I've taken too many breaks and gotten sick too many times. All right, guys, have a good one. Peace. Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to show you guys a better footage of the baby. That's a baby right there. Babies. See that guy right there? Boom, he's super white. Hopefully there's more than that. I think she's giving birth right now. Honestly, there's one bolt in there, and she's the one that's been hiding the whole time. And I thought I only had 5, but that 6th one was hiding forever. I think she's giving birth right now, or she gave birth a little while ago, and they're all coming out. Look at that. Wow, that's so cool. Anyways, guys, peace.